Trust is an integral part of human society, of human interaction. Thomas Hobbes, the 17th century political philosopher, famously said that outside of a society with trust, the life of man is solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. In order for us to rise above a life of mere survival, we have to be able to trust one another. We have to be able to trust that our neighbor is not going to burn down our house when we head off to work, that our boss is going to give us our pay at the end of the month, or that at least the courts will side with us if he decides not to. We have to be able to trust our professors, our mechanics, our police officers and doctors, pastors, and even the source from which we get our information and news about the world, which means journalists. In our day, however, this most basic foundation has been fractured. Mistrust has splintered and polarized our nation. The fact that half of you bought at least one gun this year is a proof of what I'm saying. Suspicion has become the air we breathe. So what does that mean for us as Christians? How ought we respond to this crisis of trust? Well, Scripture says that we are the household of God. This means that we are the dwelling place of the faithful one. And Paul says that the church is a pillar and buttress of the truth. In this time of general suspicion, we as the church ought to double down on our efforts to be worthy of trust. We ought to be a place where trust is firmly established, where promises are kept as a matter of course, where faithfulness and loyalty are fiercely guarded, where human society can truly flourish. Jesus said that his disciples would be known by the way that they love each other. And this love is most basically demonstrated by our faithfulness to one another in word and in deed. Outsiders should be able to look in on our business dealings, our marriages, our families, our lecture halls, and worship services. They should be able to see our faithfulness, see Christ in it, and desire him for themselves. The world has been cast adrift in the open sea. It is time that they catch a sight or a glimpse of our church like an island where they can safely dock and find solid ground to walk upon.